like I said yesterday, we just continue to hang in. I mean, there's no secret formula. We just continue to stick together, and we know it's not over till they say, as the fat lady sings. That's the bottom line. We continue to fight, we continue to claw. And from what I've been told by one of our legendary coaches on campus, Mr. Wilbur Ellis, who's our legendary baseball coach, it's just the Grambling way. That's how Grambling's always done it. Not always had the most, not always had the best things around, but good, strong people kept it going. And that's just what we do. We just continue to fight and believe in each other. That's it.
Open the floor for questions? Just want to ask you about your team that year. It's like you look at him and you see in his eyes, okay, it's time to take it up another level. Talk to us about that.
I mean, he's a hard worker. He come with it every day, practice, everything. So we know when he says it's time to pick it up, it's time to pick it up.
Donald, talk about getting 4 3-pointers and they got 2.5 in the span. 3 of them off the glass.
Yeah, I guess the bank was open today, huh? But I mean, just the will to win, just the desire to, you know, knowing that it's never not over, and just staying competitive. I'm a competitive person, and just, like I said, just having the desire to win and knowing it's not over, and just keep competing till that buzzer sounds. And so that's what we did, and we came out with the victory.
While we're talking about that, the free throw miss was put probably precisely where you wanted it again. Just talking about the play you kind of drew up, I guess, from the sideline.
Well, it was nothing that we drew up. I mean, it's things that we do in practice a lot. We really do. We do it at the end of practice. Sometimes they look at me like I'm crazy, but you know, we do them, and sometimes they like, Coach, well, why are we doing this? Trust me, we got to be prepared, and we were prepared. And you know, it's things that, like I said, we do in practice when we do our free throw box. I mean, we practice shooting free throws, and we practice boxing out. As non-exciting as it sounds, helped us win a ball game, man. So it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it.
You just practice that exact play, basically?
I mean, we practice it. We talk about doing all of those things. We really do. We talk about it. I think, you know, one of the things that I've learned just being a coach, you can't underestimate the information that these guys can handle. And you got to mention it. You just got to kind of talk about it. You know, and they've been good at receiving information. And we always just talk about staying in the moment, staying in the game, relishing it. And, you know, this guy right here to my right, well, this guy to my left too. But I think this guy to my right is showing this guy to the left how it's done. And that's when the program starts to kind of grow a little bit. I mean, we're still babies. We still don't have it where we want to, where we want it. You know, everybody knows everything that has happened. We're still trying to get some things together. So, you know, we just got to continue to fight and, you know, hope the good Lord keeps blessing us.
Coach, as Jackson State coach, what kind of mindset did they have going into overtime? That's just because I was the same question. You talked about the guys going, that momentum going into overtime.
This one to my left said, okay, game's over, Coach. I mean, that's how we think, and I think that's how you got to think. That's how Jackson was thinking too. And I want to. Coach Anderson does he does a great job. I don't want to take, and I can't take anything away from Jackson. I mean, we just so happen to win tonight. He does a great job with his program. They got some great players. I know he's done a good job of recruitment, and he's got some more great players coming back in. And you know, it's just a rival. It's a good rival. Between two schools that are right down the road from each other, and it's going to continue. But, you know, our mindset was just, hey, ball game, you know, and that's just how we was thinking, you know.
Where did you see it turn in your favor in overtime?
You know, it was an overtime when you hit one in the corner. I think that's when I said to myself, we got, and then, you know, we got our rotations down, you know, we got to get this guy a gym tonight, hit some free throws. But, you know, we were subbing these two in and out, you know, defense, length, long. I mean, that's no secret, you know, long. Then, you know, got this guy in, you know, he's hitting his free throws. That's what he does. So he hit that shot, and once we got our rotations down, I knew we were in good shape. But that doggone Grant Maxey, I'm glad. Is he gone? Please. I mean, to just you know, I had heard about him when I came into the league last year. Then I heard he got hurt, unfortunately. I had that injury as a player. I know how tough it is to come back. And then I know at the beginning of the season, he kind of wasn't in the lineup. And I kept telling people, don't worry about it. I've had the injury before. It just takes time. I said, watch, early February. Lo and behold, I think when we played him at Jackson, that was his coming out party. He had like 25 points and like 13 rebounds. And I said, goodness, we got to see this boy again. And, you know, he came out and he did his thing again tonight. And, you know, just hats off to Jackson. They did a great job.
Can we talk about your big man, Peter? He got hurt in the first half, and he came back in there. He wasn't a scorer, but he was rebounding and stopping that thing. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, PJ, with his length is really important to us for him to, you know, stop the ball and stuff like that. But he just played big for us at times, you know. We just using him for his length and, you know, other stuff too.
I know you got something for him.
Well, me personally, I thought he should have been our defensive player of the year for the SWAC. I looked at it; he was averaging like 2 blocks a game, and I know against some of the other teams, big man during the regular season, like every time we played him, and when he was guarding them, you know, Coach gave him the scouting report on him, and he did a good job at executing on them big man. So he plays real big for us on defense, and you know, I talk to him, I just tell him just play big for us, know your role, and everything will fall through for us, and he played big for us tonight, and just we all played good as a team and just stand as one. And
PJ really does have the ability to be a really good player. He broke his foot, a long time ago, and that has really slowed him up. He's got a lot of weight work to do and things like that, but he's got a soft touch from the outside. We got to get that mean streak in him a little bit. My wife talks to him all the time, telling him, boy, come on, boy, you 7 foot. So, and she's my backup coach. But I think he can be a good one. He can do a lot of things that some of the people see. You know, I talk to Mr. Willis Reed all the time. You know, he's a Grambling tonight. And he just loves PJ. He really does, because he sees his potential. He sees that he's got a soft touch on the jump shot. He just got to learn to fly his body around. He's really got to get into his body more in the off season, lifting weights, conditioning, things like that. Once he gets serious about it, we think he can really be special.
Coach, obviously you'll find out who was better. What else do you have on you?
It's going to be tough either way it goes. Alabama State, we know where they're going with the basketball. They're going inside. Coach Jackson, I mean, he's an old vet at this. We know, I think he's won at least one. I think he did a back-to-back deal as well. It's going right there in that post. I mean, that's how he's been living. They do a darn good job of it. We had a battle at our house the last game of the year, and we were fortunate enough to come out on top. You know, Coach Harvey, I mean, you know, what can you say? He knows how to go out and find them. You know, he's got a lot of talented kids over there that can do a lot of things. You know, we're going to do what we do. We're going to go back to the drawing board. We know we got, either way it goes, we got 2 tough opponents. My staff and I will be there tonight, watching to see who we have. And, you know, once their game is over, we're going to get in the lab, as we call it, and we're going to try to draw it up. And tomorrow, we're going to be ready to go.
Tommy, only 3 points in the first half. Were you concerned at all?
me?
Yeah, you only had 3 points in the first half. You concerned?
Nah, no sir. I wasn't.
3 free throws in the first half.
Yeah, but nah, I wasn't concerned at all this whole time. I just been confident about our team and what we can do. Our coaching staff, like I said, game in and game out, our coaches do a good job in scouting report and just talking to us and telling us what we need to do to execute. And we just go out there and play the game, man. It's not over till the buzzer sounds. It's a 40-minute ball game. Today was a 45-minute ball game, luckily. So, you know, we was able to pull it out. So, nah, it wasn't never a time where I was concerned or anything. Like I said, I know it's a 40-minute ball game, and, you know, I was just trying to, you know, let the game come to me. And, you know, once it came to me, you know, I was ready.
Now, tell me about it. Takes you to the free throw miss, where you were on the floor. Were you on the floor?
I was on the bench, actually.
Were you on the floor?
Yes.
Take me through, where were you at, and what did you see? Johnson, I think, your teammate went around and kind of got it.
Well, I was on the opposite side, trying to get the rebound too. He just came out on the side. He just came from the opposite side and got the rebound and put it back in.
Hey, you got to bypass that big play, Tell me, how did you see him do it? What did he do?
My other teammate rushed in too, tried to get the rebound, and he was trying to box him out, so he didn't see.
Don't give away the secret, please. Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't just-
but you know, he just came around and got the rebound.
We may need that.
Thank you. All right.